Welcome back to On the Beat. Isaac here again this week, and I have with me Patrick Wooten from Richard Schwartz and Associates, and today is all about workman's compensation and keeping you safe at work. Patrick, thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Good to see you, Isaac.
All right, so workman's compensation, a big umbrella. Specifically, though, what exactly does a workman's comp case look like?
Yeah, in simplest terms, a workers' compensation claim is you get injured within the course and scope of your duties while you are on the clock for your employer, with the caveat that your employer has 5 or more employees.
Okay, I guess you mentioned that as a specific definition. I guess one could argue that, you know, a specific scope of a job is just that, specific, right?
Yep.
All right, so going on to the type of injury specifically, what does those look like? Again, whatever involves your job, right?
Yep, and that's the amazing thing. Workers' comp is going to cover everything from A to Z. We'll give the example of you're walking to the green screen and you trip over the orange cord. That's right,
yes.
Hundreds of wires that are here, and sprain your ankle.
Okay.
That's an absolute on-the-job workers' comp injury to where all your medical treatment would be covered. And if you sadly, and viewers would be very sad to see your face,
I hope
so. but if you had to miss time, you would receive money from workers' comp to compensate you while you're off.
Okay, and say that it is done, my sprained ankle heals in, I don't know how long it's supposed to take. Let's say 12 weeks, 3 months, it's fully healed. What does the claim look like after that?
Yeah, that's great. So ultimately, you want to get all the treatment you get. The doctor says, Isaac's achieved maximum medical recovery. You're back to 100%, but gives you an impairment rating. Says Isaac's got a 2% rating to his foot as a result of that injury, then you are going to be entitled to a settlement from workers' compensation because of that impairment rating that you're given. Your foot's worth so many weeks, your leg's worth weeks, your arm is worth weeks, your thumb, all that. So there gets to be some formulas involved.
Sure. All right, so what does workman's comp actually cover if you're injured on the job?
That's right. So if you get hurt, all your medical treatment, so long as you follow a chain of referral.
Okay.
It's really important that you've got to go, if Dr. X tells you to go to Dr. Y,
then you got to go see
you got to go see Dr. Y, and if he tells you to see Dr. Z, through that, there's a chain of referral. So all your medical treatment, including surgery, physical therapy if you need that afterwards, medication if there's prescriptions, all covered.
So it doesn't matter what type of medical treatment is required, it's still covered.
That's right.
Okay, so even major surgery or something as little as a brace from a sprained ankle maybe.
Exactly. And if you're off of work for a period of time, you'll get wages to compensate you for time you're off of work.
All right, so you mentioned limbs are worth different types of weeks and possible money. What is the difference between workman's comp and personal injury?
Yeah, so the biggest difference is pain and suffering in a personal injury case. That's what people think of, oh, I want pain and suffering. None of that in a workers' comp case. It's medical bills, it's money while you're off of work, and then it's money based on the specific injury to the limb that's injured, or if you were a weatherman and you can't be a weatherman now, so your job changes and the amount of income you can earn, then there is, payment that you can receive for that.
And then I guess since they are separate, you would need multiple attorneys looking at it, right?
Yep, perfect idea. You want an attorney who knows workers' comp law. Really important. The statutes on it are multiple. You need to know what it is. We have a great workers' comp department at the firm. So the nice thing is we've got terrific workers' comp attorneys, but you only need that one firm for a workers' comp claim or a personal injury claim at Schwartz and Associates.
All right, Patrick. Well, that certainly answers some of my questions. Me and my unsprained ankle hopefully will be fine. But if I do need additional information, of course, or if you need additional information, it is listed there on your screen. We'll be right back.